Okay. 5 minutes. Alrighty. Hello everyone and welcome to another Lazy Constantine stream. As always, my name is Lazy Constantine and today we're gonna be reacting to the version 1.2 of Neverness to Everness. I know this live stream has been up for a while, but I have yet to watch it at all, and I'm hoping that we'll get a lot of exciting things coming on this live stream on like the next patch. Because like judging by the screen, like the screenshot of like the timer alone, it seems like we're gonna get something that is like related to like RPG. Like we got a knight outfit for Zero, which is our MC, and then we got I want to say like something like a mage or like a witch outfit for Eroi, and then Min got this like, it reminds me of like the Monster Hunter like hunter outfit, like the bone outfit. And then I believe this is Shinku on the right here, and she seems to be like a dragon knight. Like these horns and like claws like gives me like dragon vibes, but like since like she's not a full dragon, like what, like is she like a dragonkin maybe? Because like especially I think especially like the dragon in the back here seems to be like kind of like telling that it'll have something related to do with being a dragon, like a dragon related theme, I guess. And it seems also awfully familiar, like similar to what Shinku, like this art style of Shinku right here. So I'm gonna get a drink real quick, and then we're gonna start reacting to the show. Let me make this go right here. All right. And my drink is right here, by the way, so I'm still here. Okay. Alrighty. I think it's time. Let us begin. Also, just like a side note before we start, actually, this is definitely not my favorite song. Like this, I think this is the song that we get from like when we were like grinding materials. I was kind of hoping they would like use the songs that they got on the car radio instead. But that's like that's just me, you know. Moving on.
This program is brought to you by DSD Pop.
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the preview special.
Oh, okay. Like by the layout and the fact that they're like using English voice actor or like English narrator. This is definitely very much more like Hoyo first coded, like MiHoYo coded, because I feel like this is like how the special preview program for Honkai Star Rail, at least from what I remember, looks like. I remember I've watched a couple of them before. I never watched the Genshin one, but I do remember that like the Honkai Star Rail one is something like something along this line, and also they use English English language for it, rather than like I guess like I'm really used to like watching Wuthering Wave where they all use in-house people, which means like they're all speaking Chinese and then they just added like English subtitle. But in this case, they seems to be doing like an English voice actor or like voice narrator plus an English subtitle, which is I think is like real interesting. But also it makes sense, I guess. Okay.
Program for version 1.2, 1000 Less One Nights, and also the launch event for DS.
Okay, let me go back again. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the words that he said and the actual title of the thing. I mean, it's technically correct, 1001 less night, which is like technically 999.
2. 1000 less 1 nights.
1000 less one night, which is like 999 nights. I did not know that's how you're supposed to say it. Interesting.
And also the launch
Also, holy booba and holy armpit.
event for DSD's hit Anomaly tabletop game of the same name. I'm your host.
Oh, tabletop of the same name. So are you saying like we're gonna have like a tabletop in the game? Hey yo, wait. We're gonna get like D&D inside NTE. That would be so funny.
Light. As always, I'm joined by game designer Baggy to walk you through all the new content in this upcoming version.
Hey appraisers, Designer Baggy here. So nice to see you all again.
Today's program is a bit out of the ordinary, as you might have noticed. Alongside the release of new content, we're also going to introduce an Anomaly tabletop game from DSD Pop. So the format might look a little different than usual. We'll introduce you to the tabletop game in the second half of the show. And a big shout out to our sponsor, DSD Pop, for their generous support of the program.
I think I kind of like the fact that they kind of like heavily points out that this whole program is sponsored by DSD Pop, which for most people, like if people don't know, DSD Pop is a toy company in the game, inside the game. It kind of brings this like level of like immersiveness to it. It's kind of the same as like in like if you're watching a Wuthering Wave and then like they release merchandise, right, and they were like, oh, sponsored by a Lolo Logistics and stuff like that. Like I think like it's a level of immersiveness, and then like it's a level of like kind of like integrating their like game, like lore and the program. Like I can think of like the word to say. I like to describe it, but it's basically like, yeah, immersive, I think, is like the only way I can describe it right now. So I'm sorry, guys. It's like kind of like role playing in a way. Like they're getting into characters. I guess like that will be another way for me to like describe it. But yeah, I really appreciate that kind of details.
Yep. And before we dive in, we want to start by thanking all appraisers for your support, encouragement, and suggestions over these past months. We hear you loud and clear. We're working through every piece of feedback and drawing up plans to improve. So this time, we're leading with a look at some of the improvements arriving with version 1.2. Plus, a chat about what's planned further down the road.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's kick things off with Heather O Hobbies,
Ooh.
starting with Sea Angler. Before version 1.2, you couldn't keep the fish you caught in Sea Angler. Selling was your only option. Once version 1.2 arrives, you'll get to keep your favorite fish in your own house.
Nice.
This is an epic upgrade for all the anglers out there. I can finally keep all the orange quality fish I reel in.
Nice.
So, anything we should know about fish keeping?
There's actually quite a bit to it. First of all, you'll need a fish tank. Different tank sizes hold different numbers of fish.
Oh.
And they come in two types, freshwater and saltwater.
Oh wait, that's
A
separate.
newly purchased
I did not know that the separate like shape also kind of like means like different water.
tank starts as freshwater, and you
Oh,
can
wait,
switch
no.
it to saltwater
Oh,
later.
never mind. I thought like it's gonna be a different shape.
You'll also want to adjust the tank's temperature and pH to give your fish a comfortable place to live.
Ain't no fucking way, brother. They actually put a system for the whole fish keeping. I thought it's gonna be like decoration only, but no, like you're gonna have the fish as pets now.
And I'm guessing we've got to factor in how different fish like to live.
Yes, that's a big factor too. Some fish need a tank all to themselves, while others do fine in a community. So watch the mix of species in each tank.
You have to feed them. I saw the logo already. You have to feed the fucking fish. What happens if you don't feed them? Are they gonna die? Oh, hi, Mikey. Hello, hello. But yeah, absolutely interesting. This is already like looking really interesting. They're putting such like a like intricate system for what it's basically that is basically a fucking like fish tank, bro. Like who need, I don't need to keep fish in real life. I'll just keep fish in NTE, bruh. Sure, we'll get an anomaly that feed the fish. Probably it's probably gonna be like one of those like anomaly furniture or something. Maybe we'll see.
And of course, remember to feed them on time.
This is starting to sound complicated. Now I'm worried.
Exactly. I like this already. That's so relatable already.
I won't be able to keep my fish alive.
Not to worry. We've added automatic temperature control, water quality regulation, auto feeding.
Oh, there
and
we
more,
go.
So you can keep things low maintenance.
Nice.
Oh, good. That's
We
a
get
relief.
auto feeder.
And
the game adds a system where they can where they also it's like they added a problem, right? They added a new system which added more problem, and then they added a solution to this problem. This is so interesting. This is not a complaint, by the way, guys. I'm just like really intrigued right now.
And one more thing. Once version 1.2 is live, if you're lucky enough to land a rare catch, you can mount it on the back of your car and show it off to everyone.
That is
Oh,
kind
for
of sick.
sure. Who doesn't want to flex a little when they catch a big fish, right? We've covered a lot of fishing improvements. Are there any other Hethral
Create a problem,
hobbies
sell
getting
the
expanded?
solution. I mean, well, we have yet to see if they're actually gonna sell the solution, right? But I catch what you mean.
Yes, with version 1.2, Little Sparrow is getting a new game mode, Richi Mahjong.
Wait, I thought
It's
the
a more
mahjong is already there.
defensive,
Oh,
more competitive style of Mahjong, built around the Richi Declaration as its core offensive weapon. We'll go over the basic rules
I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I have no fucking clue of how to play mahjong.
in a later segment. Once version 1.2 is live, you can invite friends to a round of Richi Mahjong at the Maid Cafe or in any house with a Mahjong table. And of course, the existing mode, Mahjong Inferno, isn't going anywhere.
Nice.
Sadly, the lazy decorator that I am, I still haven't finished my house, so no mahjong table for me.
Perfect timing, actually, because I'm about to introduce the cure for decorating headache.
Okay, before we continue this, right? I think it's gonna be like one of those like tiles preset, where like instead of like putting the decoration one by one, it's gonna be like you can decorate like a whole, like it's a whole set, or even like a step above, like a whole room.
In version 1.2, we're also
Blueprint.
launching
See,
the core blueprint
I
feature.
fucking knew it. It's a set,
Appraisers can save their designs as blueprint codes,
but
and
it's
share their work.
custom. Oh, nice. I like it. It's not like a pre-made it's not a pre-made preset. You created your own preset. That's sick. And if you can actually, I was gonna say like it would be so cool if you can share it, and it's the subtitle is actually, bro, the timing is so perfect on that.
Work on Bagel. You can grab the codes shared by other appraisers.
Absolutely,
and
cinema.
furnish your
This they, like they're so far they're making like the good decisions. Like we're like 10 minutes in. Oh yeah, we're like something like 4 or 5 minutes in, and this is kind of like it's like the Genshin teapot share. Yeah, except Genshin teapot sharing does not have sharing feature in the beginning. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like in the beginning it's pretty bare bone, the teapot system. Because I remember like getting back into Genshin at some point back then just to like level up my teapot. Like, believe it or not, even though I don't play my Genshin, I'm pretty sure my teapot is like maxed out or something. Like like think about like, isn't it funny? I came back to Genshin not because of like the story or something. I came back because they introduced this teapot system, and like it gave me like Farmville nostalgia, like that Facebook game where you decorate like your own farm and shit like that. And it was like I came back to the game like for like a month or two just to like max out my fucking teapot, and then I never played the game again. Actually, I came back for Alakino as well. She's so fine. But yeah, I think this is more. I think this is like a step further, if anything, because this is not sharing. Like well, Well, I guess no. Like, I guess in a way it is similar because like the teapot sharing, I think you're sharing like a full tile, right? But I think this is kind of like more personal. I think you can share specific like furniture, I think, rather than like a whole room. So it's more flexible overall. I kind of like this approach because that means like anyone, you can always have people that are like so good at like a pro sim gamer, like this is basically catering to like the Sims player, like those like girl like the girl gamers that like love playing Sims and like spends like 12 hours like decorating their houses. Now they can just like, instead of just sharing photos or screenshots, now they can be like a quote unquote content creator and also share like their layouts and stuff like that. I think this is like a sick addition, honestly. Like it adds like a layer to like the home, like the house decorating feature.
House in one tap. Store up to 20 blueprints so you can swap home decor styles whenever the mood strikes. There's just one catch. You'll still need to unlock the furniture a blueprint calls for on your own.
That's exactly what I needed. I can't wait to see what the master decorators out there come up with.
There's also quite a few quality of life improvements landing with version 1.2. Let's go over some of them right now. First up, we've
Interesting. They're starting off with like quality of life updates.
fine-tuned how avatars are displayed, so they look more natural on your home screen. The portable player is getting a new, simplified interface for easier music control on the go.
Nice.
Progression is also getting smoother. You can now long press to select materials in bulk when leveling up characters, arcs, and consoles.
I don't know why this took two minute version to be implemented. I feel like with how many gacha games and like gacha games and like similar type of games out there, like you would think like these kind of features are like baked in, to be fair. Like it's a good thing that they added added this like really soon, like really early, but the fact that it took them two versions, which is like around what, like 3 months, 3 months to do it, I think it's like it's already surprising, to be honest. Because like I was so baffled when I was like trying to up like some of the UI, especially when trying to upgrade characters or like upgrading consoles, like and cartridges. I was like, bro, this what the fuck is this like static UI? Like why can I only like do one like this specific thing this specific way? It's so like annoying. But like I'm glad they're like fixing it real fast. It shouldn't be there to begin with, but I appreciate the fact that the responsiveness, I guess.
And for the racing minigame, we've added a player reporting feature to the online battle mode, so you can easily flag any disruptive behavior.
Oh, that's cool. Why is this not voice? Why is this not voice? Hello? Lower the difficulty at appraisal level 5. Oh. When they say difficulty, what do they mean? Do they mean like making them less tanky? Or lowering their damage? Because like I feel like the problem with like the bosses in the anomaly hunt is not really that they're hard. It's more like they're fucking bullet sponges, bro.
That covers the improvement shipping with version 1.2.
But I think overall that's
Ready to take a
all
peek?
like all of them are like a welcome improvement. Like all of them are like improvement that like I either expected from the beginning of the game release or like um or like things that like they always welcome. Like there's not like none of the like quality of life improvement is like quote unquote unnecessary. I think they're all actually like improvements.
Peek further into the future?
You bet. As always, we have some fresh character model updates to show off. First up is Linko from ETD6, who we first met in the Debt Collector storyline back in...
I definitely noticed more contrast, more details, but like I kind of hate I actually kind of hate the edge lining here. I'm personally someone that prefer like toggling them off whenever I can. But I do notice like they also put like a lot more details in like other areas as well. So for example, like I think on the tummy here, like there's more shading overall. Like it looks like it looks more 3D. And then like the around like the collar here, like the I don't know what this thing is called, like this like cable looking thing. It definitely like has more shading too, so it looks more 3D. And obviously you can definitely tell from like the hair, like there's like a darker outline on the hairs, on the hair strands. I think that's like the most notable one. Actually, my monitor is doing a bad job of showing it to me because I'm using fucking HDR. Let me see if I can toggle off HDR. Not gonna lie. LCFP. Hi, KJ. Oh, hi, Shmazu. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me toggle off HDR real quick so I can actually see what the fuck is going on. Oh, there we go. It looks much better without HDR, which is kind of sad. I really need YouTube to. I really need the YouTube like auto conversion for HDR. How goes the NTE? Oh, we're watching like the 1.2 preview right now. I'm trying to react to it, see what like all kinds of updates that are like they're expecting to come soon. Like I think next week. Next week, yeah.
Version 1.0. And as a bonus, we're also giving everyone a sneak peek at another ETD6 member.
Oh, I like her already. This is so cool. But why does she give me like AMAS vibes like digital ghost vibe? You know, I might be wrong, right? But like, what is this? It says LMs on the bottom left here, like right beside my character. Is that her name? Yeah, it is. Never mind, it is her name.
Wait,
It's
Elms? Isn't she the lieutenant of ETD6?
It's a concept though, so you know, might not look like this in the final cut.
She looks completely different from the last time we saw her. And what's with the question mark after her name?
You'll have to wait for a future update to find out her story.
Oh, come on. Stop teasing us.
Also, you notice like on her shoes, there's like this like pixelated wings. This is definitely like similar to like AMAth. Not gonna lie, like there's like some like correlation or like at least like similarity in theme.
Have you got anything else on characters?
Of course. Let's jump straight into the version 1.2 new character
Oh,
showcase.
Shinku, here comes. Oh, wait, that is actually kind of cool for like like for like if this is like the pull animation, that is actually hella cool. That kind of like aura, that kind of mocks every. That kind of mocks every other character before this. What the fuck? It's not even close.
Meet Shinku from the Bureau of Anomaly Control CSU2.
Why the fuck is she Cosmos? Which part of this looks like a Cosmos character? What? What? She's just wearing jammies. Oh yeah, like I thought we saw that on the picture already. But like, why is she Cosmos? Like, why is the attribute? Oh, attribute. Okay, attribute.
She's an icy but decisive operative who keeps everyone at arm's length.
So I'm assuming when they say Cosmos, it's probably something like I don't know how to explain it, like laser related or something. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure like the concept of the attributes in this game yet. Because like it's just similar where like in Wuthering Wave, right? Fusion and like Havoc and stuff like that, they're like attributes, right? They represent like a certain aspect, like you know, aspect of destructions for Havoc, for example, or annihilations. And like I probably need to learn more for the NTE counterpart.
Her Esper ability awakened when she was young, and she trained under her mentor from CSU 9 at one of the Bureau's branch offices.
CSU 9, it kind of like whenever hear that name, it kind of reminds me of like watching CSI. What the fuck? She's wearing jammies? Man, why did I use all my pulls? I thought Shmazu, we already talked about it before about Shinku is coming, right? And that's why I didn't pull. That's why I only pulled for like chaos one time. They made her kit based on her ultimate, so I'm assuming the ultimate might like allow her to transform because like they showed the other looks on it. So I'm just wondering if that's gonna be like her ultimate.
Recently, she got reassigned to the Bureau
Like,
headquarters.
by the way, I have
Netherlands,
zero context on the
making her
character
Min's
other than
newest team-
I have zero context on the character other than like how she looks. They got me on the looks. As soon as I saw how she looks, I was like, say less.
teammate.
She definitely gives off that keep your distance vibe, huh? Almost the polar opposite of our bright and bubbly
Nah,
mate.
she gives
In
off the I
everyday
can
life,
fix
she can
her
seem a little
vibe,
hard
bro.
to
What do you
approach.
mean?
But when out on a mission, Shinku proves herself dependable far beyond her years.
Oh, she's sleepy.
always
She's
the
just like
first
me.
to charge into danger and shield her teammates. That's just how this awkward dragon girl protects the people she cares about. As for social skills,
She reminds me of all the big tail dragon ladies from Enfield. I never play Enfield, so I don't know who you're talking about. Or maybe I do. Maybe I remember seeing it. But I think like she's wearing like a green shirt or something and not white. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I never played Enfield.
well, she might need a little more time to find her footing there. But now that she's surrounded by such a colorful bunch of teammates, who knows? Maybe that icy heart is already starting to thaw.
Is this gonna be like one of the story where the girl is like ignorant or like cold at first, and then like after you journeying together, she turns into like a she started warming up to you? Sus. I wonder if this is gonna be this basically like the TLDR of the spin-off. Tsundere? Like not Tsundere. Like what was it again? Kudere? I think like the one that doesn't show much emotion at first, and then like eventually like you know the one that it seems like cool and everything like that, right? But after you get to know them, they are actually like really warm and like friendly and cares a lot. These are all words I've heard before. Yep. Oh my god. Not Shmazu the non-weeb playing all these weeb games. All of these weeb games, and you don't know all those like terms. Like shame on you, Shmazu. Shame on you.
One look at her and you know she hits like a truck.
Oh, she can hit me like a truck. I mean, what?
Okay, now I have to know what her powers are.
Shinku's Esper attribute is Cosmos, and she's a master of hand-to-hand combat. Her combat prowess let her hit the ground running when she first joined the Bureau. But the rampages caused by her lack of control are a problem she urgently needs to solve.
Oh? Rampages? Care to elaborate?
I need her to teach me hand to hand.
Shinku's combat mechanics are pretty special. She has two completely different combat and movement kits. Let's go through them one by one. In her
I think the design overall is really good. That tail is so fucking basic though. It looks like it doesn't look like a dragon tail. It looks like a fucking lizard tail. Like look at this. Look at how smooth this. Like there's like no texture at all at the fucking tail. I know this is kind of like a weird detail to like pay attention to, but like look at this. It looks like a snake tail. It doesn't look like it doesn't feel like she's a dragon. It feels like she's a fucking snake. Like I love everything about it, but like watching her tail right now, it looks like a fucking snake tail.
And movement kits. Let's go through them one by one. In her normal form, Shinku uses basic
normal form. There we go. We got a dual form character.
Up to 5 consecutive martial arts attacks that deal cosmos damage. Landing the 3rd or 5th hit, or holding down basic attack during the 3rd, 4th, or 5th hit, triggers a variant of her basic attack's special combat arts altered, and builds up her Defiant Spirit gauge, which lets Shinku enter her Rampage form. When an enemy attack flashes red, time the dodge just right, and Shinku performs a counterattack, answering with a vicious flying kick that deals 1 instance of Cosmos damage, builds up Defiant Spirit, and takes an extra chunk out of the target's break gauge. She also has a unique mechanic. If
Counter
Shinku
attack.
is on
Yeah, this game has counter attack. I have 0 pulls. It's okay. You just need 1 pull to get it anyway. Trust.
the field in combat and goes a certain amount of time,
I will need to live through you. Say less. I'm definitely gonna get her. Absolutely gonna get her. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about it, but you know what? I'll address to it later. I think for now we should focus on NTE, and then maybe we can talk about it after that.
without attacking, she enters the menacing gaze state, sizing up her opponent and coiling to strike. A dodge counter performed in this state not only deals bonus damage, but also forcibly knocks back the target. Shinku's redirect skill, High Speed Breach, sends her rocketing at the target for a ferocious flurry, dealing Cosmos damage and building Defiant Spirit. And for her ultimate, Crimson Fury, Shinku spends all of her Defiant Spirit to enter the surging Crimson state.
I can't see
then
anything,
launches a
guys. This kind of reminds me of like PGR and fucking Wuthering Wave, guys. I can't see shit.
Stage attack
That
deals
wing is so
massive
big.
Cosmos
What the
damage to
fuck?
the target.
Look, guys, look at this.
Then launches a
When she
multi-stage
stopped
attack
attacking,
that deals massive
look at
Cosmos
this. You can see shit. What the fuck is? You know what? Thank God this is NTE. If this is I can see why Wuthering Wave doesn't do wings. It's because if they do wings, this is what's gonna happen, right? And like in NTE, at least like the I feel like the combat is a lot more forgiving, and the dodge timer, the invisibility, like kind of like the duration, I think is like much more forgiving, like the timings compared to Wuthering Wave. And if I think that's why like the recent bosses in Wuthering Wave has been like much more like challenging. It's because like the special effects is like kicked up to 11, and their attacks are kicked up to 11 as well. Holy! Like thank God this is NTE.
most damage to the target.
So this is Shinku and her
See, like
rampage.
actually,
That deals
the
massive
tail are still
Cosmos
pretty.
damage to the
Yeah, the tail is still
target.
pretty like smooth. Yeah, see, like you guys can kind of see towards the end of the tail and the feet, there is like actual texture, kind of like scales. And I was expecting the whole tail to be like that. To be fair, I mean it looks fine. I think like there's gonna be like some context, right? For example, like like this is probably part of like her like, like she's awakening like dragon, like kind of like dragon aspect, not not exactly transforming into a full dragon. So something like that. But
So this
honestly, I was hoping for it to be a bit more detailed for me.
is Shinku in her rampage form? The sheer aura coming off her.
Once Shinku enters Surging Crimson, her entire skill kit transforms. Her basic attack changes from special combat arts to Tidal Assault. With her powers fully unleashed, Shinku attacks with terrifying intensity, stringing together up to 5 consecutive attacks that deal Cosmos damage. And her attacks now build up Fading Reason instead. Her redirect skill changes
I'm
too.
assuming this is
It now
so like based on like so based on all the descriptions so far, she's basically Zani. She, you attack you spam the enemy, you use your skills and shit like that, and the ultimate gets popped. And then once you pop the ultimate, you get a second form. And then when you're on the second form, you keep hitting again, you build up another bar, and then once the bar is full, you unleash it and unleash the last skill, and then you return to your normal form. Rinse and repeat. This is Zani. Especially the fact that the attribute is Cosmos too. That's so funny.
all of her
And the fact that they're both using wings.
reason to cast.
No, not wings. Like they both have horns.
Shinku leaps into the blind spot above her target and rakes downward with a devastating claw strike, dealing massive Cosmos damage. And when Surging Crimson nears its end, Shinku can unleash her ultimate, Crimson Judgment. Keep tapping her ult.
Oh
she
shit!
darts between targets at blinding
Honkai
speed,
Staro, let's
dealing
go.
massive
Who is that girl again? Castoris?
Cosmos
Castoris?
damage. And to cap it off, tap her ult one last time to unleash a powerful
Oh wait, is that me lagging or is this the video?
Judgment. Keep tapping her ult, and she
Guys,
darts
we got
between targets
Castoris
at
and
blinding
NTE.
speed,
Let's go.
dealing massive Cosmos damage. And to cap it off, tap her ult one last time to unleash a powerful finisher, Ultimate Dragon Flame Verdict, dealing massive cosmos damage to targets across a wide area.
I love that
Outside
second. Yeah,
of combat,
I love the second
a
form.
rampaging Shinku can vent part of her powers as pure mobility, dramatically boosting.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good. See, I was gonna say this earlier. Hey, like she has wings, right? If you guys play Wuthering Wave, you know in the cutscene, Rover when Rover use Havoc, they have the one wing. They're basically one wing angel, and they can fly and they move faster and shit like that. I keep wondering, like, why is it that they can move faster in the cutscene, but not in the actual gameplay when they have the wings, right? But and I was gonna comment that, and I'm like, hey, you know, they change like the feet is dragon feet, and they actually have wings. Maybe we can get like a faster movement, or maybe we can like glide faster or something. You know,
boosting her open world movement and climbing speed.
that is actually
That's
faster.
her
Holy
open
shit,
world character trait.
that's like almost double as fast. She's already here, and Min is still here. That's like 40-50% faster.
Wow.
Every character should have some form of mobile. I feel like it should fit the team personally. Like obviously, like you know, I don't want it to be just one or two characters, because that means like you're gonna be gating the progression, like, you know, feature from characters, like from with like paywall. But I feel like you should at least give us like several options. You know, for example, like I feel like I think Nanalie can walk on walls, right? And I feel like Nanalie should be able to like walk faster if they're on walls or something like that. Or maybe like let's see, what other characters in the game? Like Hermosa can fly, but like for some reason like her bat form is really slow, so it doesn't really feel like a good feature. And the stamina drain is like so fast, like, so it doesn't even like feel like a flashed out feature. What is... I want to say like if some character, like for example, I think Min should have been like running faster, just because like she's like a hybrid like human slash like animal, right? You know, cats are nimble. Why can't Min be nimble? Duh.
Oh, thank goodness she's on our side.
Right?
Oh, this is
And
Iroi
that's the
too.
perfect segue into her combat role.
DPS.
When fighting,
Imagine if like all that like cool ass character display and like skills and shit like that, and then she's a support, bro. I'ma cry.
alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, swap to Shinku to trigger an Esper cycle and unleash her support skill, a fierce knee strike that deals cosmos damage and builds Defiant Spirit. When Shinku takes the field, she gains the Charge cycle enhancement. So whenever the current active character charges up, off-field characters charge up by the same amount.
Oh.
That's a lot of theory. Let's watch a combat showcase and see Shinku in action.
Oh, hi Ghosty. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the redeem. Let me drink again and crackle my bones. Absolutely pulling for... I might actually get S6 for her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is so fucking cool. Now, whether I actually do it or not...
Combat looks so satisfying.
Whether I actually do it or not, it leaves a lot to be... you know, there's like still... some deliberation to be made. I got bills to pay. I got other games to play. For example, Girls Frontline 2 is having a wedding outfit, which, you know, gotta get my wife the stuff. Wuthering Wave that has the Cyberpunk collab, which I need to get. And then the next upcoming banner is Yang Yang, which I need to get to. Oh. And then we got Zenless Zone Zero. Oh my god. Times like this, I wish I'm rich, right? Actually, no, that's like every time. That's like every day, bro.
I could barely keep up. And Rampage Shinku is just too cool. Can you
It
change
really
from
is.
Greenlight the full dragon-themed outfit for her right now?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What the fuck?
First, let's check out how Shinku and the Appraiser can cross paths around Heathero.
Oh,
Once
spin off?
version 1.2 launches, raising Shinku's bond level gradually unlocks Ride Along, Little Sparrow Mahjong matches,
Okay.
Move-In, and a new set of interactions. Let's take a look.
I need her to move into my house yesterday. Hey yo. Hey yo. I need her right behind my bike. That is so funny. Her pajama is actually Guys, her pajama covers more than her actual outfit. What the fuck? What the fuck, brother? Look at this. Her pajama is a onesie. And look at her normal outfit. It like you can it literally has a fucking boob window. Is this like one of those like, you know, girls like bikini versus underwear logic where like if it's a bikini it's fine if you watch and if it's an underwear then it's a big no-no? Is this that type of shit? Is this the same line of logic right there? Yeah, look at the fucking the fucking pajama covers more. I mean, like the boob. Well, I mean, there's still some opening in the middle, but it covers more. She looks much more prim and proper in this. But dresses, I never said it's bad. I'm just saying the dress covers her pajama, her housewear covers more than her actual casual outfit. Wait. I did not know we have feature like this in the. What is this? Snow break? No wonder Snowbreak. No wonder Snowbreak is closing down, bro. Like, no offense, right? I love my Snowbreak and I love all my wives in that game, but like, man, I heard some bad news about that game and I feel bad. And at the same time, this game came out and does the same fucking thing, except now it's an open world game. What happened? I think they got falsely they got like brigaded by the Love and Deep Space fans because they were planning to do a collab before. Like Love and Deep Space were supposed to collab with Snowbreak, and apparently like the some of the Yuri fans on the like not Yuri fans, like some of like the fans from like Love and Deep Space basically got really mad and they start like falsely reporting the game. So now the game. So sorry, my parents called me for a sec there, but like so basically because of that the game recently announced that they're like pausing their updates to deal with some stuff first. So like for the foreseeable future the event that is like currently going on is still gonna be like it's gonna be like impermanent, like indefinitely extended or something like that. So they're not gonna do any maintenance or like updates for like indefinitely. Like they're not putting any dates on any specific dates. Talking about Snowbreak, yeah, like just touching on it a bit. I don't really know the full story, but like that's basically the gist that I got from like reading around. Like I'm not really following along because like you know Snowbreak is like it's a decent game. Like personally, I think like the fan service feature I really appreciate, but like you know if I'm playing a game that is like purely fan service, I literally can just open Nekopara. I don't have to play a gacha game. I played for a few months, and it's an okay game. Rip for what happened to it. Yeah, I think I really appreciate how fairy. What is Nekopara? It's like basically like cat girl paradise. It's literally in the name Nekopara. So Neko paradise. Neko is cat. So cat paradise. It's just you basically like a guy which that has like a bunch of like cat girls under his like family, like under his care. Cat girls, yes. But that's the thing, right? I really appreciate the fact that they're like going hard on like leaning hard on like the fan service and like actually like listening to what the people want. But I think as a game, Snowbreak is honestly really lacking. It's like it's like very fan service focused, and I feel like if it's just I feel like when you're selling a game, I don't think like that's the only thing. Like, you know, if all I want to do is like fan service, right? You know, there's like a lot of like mature theme game that I can play out there that doesn't have that doesn't require me to deal with microtransaction, right? And I think that's the biggest thing with Snowbreak. I feel like it needs to offer more, easier and freer to games to gun. They tried to be treated Nikkei, but Nikkei actually has these. Nikkei's story is fucking amazing, guys. Like, okay, like the reason Wuthering Wave was definitely. I mean, I haven't played Nikkei as far, but Nikkei is actually really in depth into the story. I want to say like, if I were to compare the old Wuthering Wave to the old Genshin, like, you know, the Genshin that I've played and the Wuthering Wave that I played and the Nikkei that I've played back then, like before, Nikkei is probably on top. Like, Nikkei's story is actually like the overall like Nikkei's like intricacy is actually pretty like really like there's like a lot of like details and stuff like that that like you didn't expect, you know, because like I think part of the reason why I think that's the case is because like a lot of people when they play when they try out Nikkei, uh, honestly they're probably not expecting the story to be good. You feel me? Like I feel like when people see Nikkei and they got interested the first time, they're not looking. You know, I'm here for the boobs and ass. You know, and then I played, and I in like within 15 minutes I got hooked. Man, that story hit like a fucking truck, and I. Being Korean means they can get away with way more fans. Oh, there's already like okay, Nikkei. A lot of like the raunchy stuff in Nikkei is honestly like kind of implied or described in text, so it's not really showcased. But I think like in the story, at least you've slept with at least like a dozen girls or something like that. Technically, I'm pretty sure. Because like you got the main story and then you get also they do the events, right? The side story, and like the events is like always oscillating between like slice of life or fucking tragedy, bro. It's always between those two. And like it's always like there's a lot of implication where like like your rooms is basically like the go-to for like a lot of the Nikkeis. And like and like the sim the and the reasoning behind the harem is honestly like really simple. Like I guess like in a way this I don't want to say this is it's a spoiler and it's not a spoiler, I guess. But the only like the reason like all the girls love him, it kind of makes sense. He's just nice. Like I don't know if you guys know, but Nikkeis are well. I mean, it's explained pretty early, but Nikkeis are not human. And so they're not treated as human a lot of the times. They get a lot of like hate. So the fact that like the guy like the main character treats them like a human is basically the reason. Basically the reason why a lot of the girls fell in love with with him. And also it's confirmed to be a guy. Like you sometimes you actually see the character model. So like it's always like the main character is literally a guy. But yeah, the story, like honestly, if you guys want to like if you guys like are really into like good story, just play the first hour of Nikkei. Like I'm not gonna promise anything for the gameplay, but like I know the story is genuinely good. Like it's like it'll hook you in the first man, it'll hook you in the first half an hour or so, like 15 to half an hour. I played the fucking prologue and I was like, damn it. Now I want to. Now I gotta play more. Like it's that good, guys. Like it really is. Like if your focus is only story, like you know the gameplay is like you know relative, right? But the story is genuinely good, I think. And if you played Wuthering Wave, like any of the Wuthering Wave recently, like, and if you played any of the Wuthering Wave game recently, like story recently, and you were like, oh, this is kind of sad. Amat is like dying, and if it like Amat is technically dead and stuff like that, bro, you have no fucking idea what happens on Nikke. They do not hold your hand at all. Like, like, steal your heart if you play the game. It's really good, but also steal your fucking heart. But okay, let's get back into NTE. I think we shouldn't be talking about other games too much when like we're trying to watch a preview of a game. Nah, it's fine. Well, I wanted to put the reaction on YouTube, so I don't want it to be unnecessarily long because I'm talking about something else that is not related to the actual stream. That's why. It's not that I hate talking about other stuff. It's just like I'm trying to cut some I'm trying to like cut the FOD for like the 3.5 reaction from a couple days ago. It's like 3 hours. Because I keep getting distracted and sidetracked. And I'm like, well, I kind of want to cut this, but also like not really. So yeah. That's basically the reason why. Hand holding, guys. If you guys are not sold on NTE, you can handhold all the girls and the guys, I believe. I don't think the guys actually have any dating scenes yet. A lot of the guy character, I think. Brother is wearing a wearing a full-on pants and fucking shoes and socks under the fucking Bro, this game locked in. This game is locked in.
Shinku's loungewear is a total 180 from her usual look. Never would have guessed this was her style.
Shinku's city hangout story will also open up around town.
City hangout story.
We might just discover a whole different side of her.
What? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. She's one of those characters that is like looks stoic on the outside and then like a freaking like lovely like bubbly girl on the inside. Fucking knew it. Is this your type? Might be. I'm not sure, but like which one is like my definite type, to be honest. Like I'm usually pretty like I got standards, obviously. Like I got like the like what the like I got some image of like what the kind of girls that I like, but like in general, I'm not the pickiest kind of guy, I guess. I want to say. Who knows? Who knows? Can't really say much if you never like goes around and like pick up on girls, to be fair. Like I think like the more you hang out with girls and the more you date around, I think the more you'll figure out like what do you really want, to be fair. But since this is like a fan service game, like you can get you can catch them all, so like why not catch them all for me? That's why I'm not picky, because I'm this is all my experience right here.
So that's the side of Shinku that comes out around the appraisal.
I did, and it's nobody. No, I think you have a specific requirement, and at the same time, you just think decided that your requirement is kind of like a bit unrealistic. Because like if you if you guys ever think about like all I want to do is date 2D girls or like 2D men, then that means like you technically have an image of like the kind of person you wanted them to be. You just know that like it's not feasible in the real life, right? So technically you have an image. Just because it's unrealistic does not mean you don't have an image. It's exactly like the fact that you can say that it is unrealistic means you do have an image in your mind. The hottest thing a girl can do is like me. The hottest thing a girl can do is care for me, bro.
Hold on, that last shot looked like inside of a home. Was that Shinku's place?
It is. In the new version, Shinku's place opens its doors to appraisers. You can invite her to move into your house or drop by hers as a guest. For more intel,
Bro, she's green flag. She has a house in this economy. She's hot. She got this like, she got this gap moe, like, cold on the outside, warm, bubbly on the inside, and she has a fucking house. Got all your needs met, bro. She can cook too.
on Shinku, you'll have to dig it up yourselves around Heathero. Up next, another new companion who can't wait to say hello. We all remember Iroi, right? In the Dreamwalk Corridor episode, she was the volunteer guide who showed the appraiser Anonoli around Sunward Island.
The sweet girl.
The doll, the sheep doll, the goat doll, kind of reminds me of like Encore.
Who welcomed us onto the island?
That's her. Iroi also works in CSU2 at the Bureau of Anomaly Control as a teammate of Mint and Shinku.
What is this? Why does Mint know all these like beautiful and like OP as fuck girls?
She's warm, wildly popular, and a natural at handling people. The thing is,
like I thought Mint's squad is supposed to be like the technically like has like the worst score or something like that. Like they kind of like have issues with like this like the scoring system in the bureau. Like her team I think is like pretty low level. But like these are like her teammates. Like what the fuck? Like one of them is like a fucking dragon monster, and like the other one is like this sheep girl.
Her reaction to absolutely everything seems just a little too perfectly normal.
Could that warm, gentle side be just a front? Or is there something more going on? Oh, and I noticed 3 little lambs trailing after her.
Three little lambs.
To her Esper ability?
They are. Iroi's Esper attribute is Anima. Her power turns dreams into a persistent field.
Notice like the
almost
halo
like a
on like
miniature
each of the
world all on
characters
its
are
own.
different.
And every site in that world is built by her 3 lambs. Phantasos,
So Morpheus is Dream, right? The Lord of Dreams. I don't know about the Phantasos and the Isolos.
Morpheus, and Ikelos.
Ikelos.
I see. Sounds like Iroi shares a special connection with critters.
She does. Iroi's friendly nature earns
Guys, feet for free.
her special perk.
Guys, she doesn't wear sandals. To all you feet lovers out there, there you go.
In the open world. Interacting with small animals gives her a chance to receive useful items.
Ain't no way you got resources from petting animals
Up to
with her.
2 times per day, capped at 999 total.
Oh, that's quite handy.
Why do you have to cap it? If you're gonna cap it per day anyway, why do you even have to cap like the total?
And what's she like in combat?
Iroi's combat role is healing and buffs. With basic attack collaboration, Iroi summons her lambs for a string of up to 5 consecutive attacks that deal anima damage.
This is actually a cool
Building
attack
imagination
animation.
on hit.
She's basically like
Hold
jumping
basic
around between the
attack
3
and
dolls. That's
Iroi
actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Not Mother though. Obviously no. I don't think so far the only 2 Mother character will be Hotori and Juyen.
Imagination to charge up.
One of them is a
Unleashing
standard
up to 3
character and the
attacks
other one
based
was
on
like
their
from
charge level.
the first banner.
Use a basic attack right after a critical dodge, and Iroi lobs her lamb Phantasos at the target, dealing 1 instance of
I think so far they haven't really showcased any more like mummy character. Like older like seductive character. I think like a lot of them is more like kind of like around your character's age so far.
anima damage and taking an extra chunk out of the target's break gauge. Her redirect skill has 2 branches. Tap to send the lambs in for individual attacks and build imagination. Press and hold to weave a dreamy illusion.
And honestly, now thinking back, it seems like characters in general in NTE so far is really kind of like lacking in number. If I'm thinking about it, right, we're at version 1.2 so far. There's only one banner per like two banner per patch. So you get two new characters per patch. Whereas like even on something like Wuthering Wave, which is like, you know, like we talk about like how in like a lot of people talk about it, like how in Wuthering Wave like there's not a lot like the character option are kind of limited. Like every new region is like only a couple characters. Whereas like I feel like this game is like even lower number in terms of characters. So I'm expecting like more, to be honest. I mean, in a sense, it is more player friendly, but like also like I guess like if you're doing this like so early on, I guess it just feels kind of like it kind of makes the momentum of like the content feels kind of slow, if that makes sense. Because like it'd be like, oh, like, you know, like there's not much going on early on. Especially kind of with like how limited the 4-star character, right? I think like you got 4-star, like there's like a 4-star character for every element, I believe, or every attribute, and then like the standard, like the 5 or 6 standard character 5-star, right? And then the 6 character limited, which I think like it's technically it feels like a big roster until you kind of like I don't know. It kind of I don't know how to kind of like um describe it. Like it kind of feels like when you're playing Wuthering Wave the first time, and then like in version 1 point, I think no, I think it's not slower. It's not slower than Wuthering Wave. It's the same one, because I think I remember in version 1.2, Wuthering Wave only has like 6 limited characters, which is like Jian, Yinlin, Jinxi, Changli, Zheqi, and then like Xiang Liao. And Xiang Liao was free. So I guess like technically like Wuthering Wave has it worse, because like one of the characters is not even like, you know, one of the characters is like literally free. I guess it makes sense. It does feels like a bit slow because of that. I think especially like if you're comparing to like I think like something like Honkai Star or like Genshin, which usually have like 2 characters on the banner or something. And I guess like I guess like in a way I'm also I guess like the reason it feels slow, it's because you don't see those characters. For example, I think like in 1.0, even though like Changli is not on the banner yet, you already saw Changli in the story, right? Whereas like in NTE so far, when you're playing through the story, I have yet to see any other characters that is like kind of teased by the developer. Like, you know, oh, the character is already in game, it's gonna come sometime kind of vibe. Like I think like I think they only do it once towards the end of the story, where they showcase like the radio girl earlier. So I guess that's kind of like why it feels like the content feels a bit slow. It's because they're not doing teaser in the story either.
Illusion that puts 3 teammates into the regression state to assist in battle.
Can you break down this regression state for us?
Of course, it's a special state where characters become invincible and are replaced by Iroi's 3 lambs, Morpheus, Ikelos, and Phantasos, who also inherit part of Iroi's offensive stats. Beyond the method I just mentioned, while Iroi is in the team and in combat, any teammate who falls will also enter regression. When Iroi casts her ultimate, the gates of dreams swing open. If her imagination hasn't reached the required threshold, she opens the dream of the Horned Gate, providing continuous healing to the whole team. If her imagination has reached the threshold, she opens the dream of the Ivory Gate instead, continuously damaging all enemies caught inside while it lasts.
Oh, so she's like hybrid. She can heal and she can also DPS.
While the dream of the Ivory Gate is active, swapping to a character in regression resurrects them and restores a portion of their HP.
Wait, that's
The
kind
dream
of
continuously drains imagination, and once it's all spent,
that's one hell of a state. That's one hell of a bar. Let's hear that again.
the dream continuously drains imagination.
The dream continuously train imagination.
And once it's all spent, the dream ends and resurrected characters return to regression.
Oh, interesting. So it's limited. It's limited resurrection. It was all just a dream.
When fighting alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, switch to Iroi to unleash her support skill. She scoops up Morpheus and charges forward, dealing 1 instance of anima damage, healing all allied characters, and building imagination. She also grants an extra enhancement to the Blossom cycle. When the first Vita Bud disappears, a duplicate Vita Bud grows in its place. Let's roll some combat footage so you can get a feel for how she plays.
Her doll also reminds me of one. That's what I said earlier. The goat, the lamb doll. Absolutely reminds me of Wooba with Encore. But the way she's using it feels a lot closer to like Yinlin, where like the doll moves forward and does some things, whereas like in like for Encore, the dolls like does like a much more like simplistic movement. That's how I feel, and like the way the dolls move here, it feels closer to like Yinlin or like Frolova, where like the dolls have like actions. Ardelia from Enfield. I never played Enfield. I never played Arknights in general, so I don't know. I have no idea who those characters are. Not gonna lie. Yeah, because you guys can see like the dolls shoot something, the dolls bring a gun, the dolls flies around like. It feels more sentient compared to like Encore's dolls, like at least like when attacking. That's a lot of blossoms. What the fuck?
Oh, Iroy fighting alongside her 3 lands is just so
The dude just went, oh.
wholesome. We'll get to hang out with her around the city too, right?
Of course. And here's a sneak peek.
Wait.
Around the city too, right?
Of course. And here's...
Who did the editing on this fucking VOD? Bro, I'm not a good editor or something like that. But like, what you?
We'll get to hang out with her around the city too, right?
Of course. And here's a sneak...
This reminds me of like when I was playing Wuthering Wave on the version 1.0, and then like the voice line on Rover, there's like one voice line that is like straight up missing text, missing context. It's because they did an oopsie on like the cutting, and this is the same exact issue, except this is on version 1.2.
peek.
She plays guitar. Wait, is this like a city hangout story quest? Because like it's animated. Oh no, not the signature thumbs up by the Gacha MC. Hashtag thumbs up, guys. The facial animation when on like anything that is like non-comedic scene is still bad for NTE, honestly. Like it's still super, like the face is still super static. See, like in the comedic part, right? Like you guys can kind of see like in the comedic part, like the facial animation is really good, right? You can kind of tell that they can do it. And then like on anything that is like not comedic, not funny, it's like super fucking static for some reason. Oh my god, that sounds so bad, but like it's really interesting that like the sound is so bad, but they seems to kind of like display like the effects that they use seems kind of like, you know, like usually when it sounds bad, you kind of showcase it with like a, you know, you kind of show it in the effect of like the special effects, right? Like in the visual effect, but like for some reason the visual effect in this like scene is like actually like a good visual effect, but the sound is bad. the doll died. Is that Bodger? I never watched Bocce any, so I have no fucking clue what that is either. I'm sorry, guys. Bro, the fucking doll died. The fuck. The fucking doll died. I've watched an anime you have not seen. That's okay. I don't watch anime. That's the thing. I read manga. To be fair, I never read Bochi either. I think these days I read more. I read Korean manhwa more. Am I a weeb? Maybe.
Ugh, the wait is killing
The weight is killing me.
me. It's going to feel like centuries before we get to meet Shinku and Eroi. They'll be showing up in the main story too, right? And what about the whole Scarlet Letter situation from before?
Hang tight. I'm about to fill everyone in. In version 1.1, we've once again crossed paths with the Scarlet Letter in the Corridor of Echoes. And the leader of this criminal...
Oh yeah, I forgot. She is a hot character, but like she's also an NPC, I guess. Maybe hot mommy character? Soon? One day?
organization finally stepped out of the shadows. At the
She
end
got
of
the beauty mark and everything. And she's technically like also like a hot older woman vibe, right? Like Zanko?
that episode, having made off with the helm of Theseus, the Scarlet Letter seems to be plotting something even bigger. All this snatching up of
And like holy freaking holy freaking scar effect, bro. This is like really similar to like the tacit field effect like that they use for Scar, right? For some reason.
precious anomalies seems to be in service of some mysterious game.
But what I'm sure everyone cares about most is Daffodil's departure and how Nonali is doing.
I
Yeah.
completely understand how everyone feels. The Bureau of Anomaly Control is already taking action to stop the Scarlet Letter.
I forgot like a lot like I'm kind of torn. I feel like they're doing a really good job in terms of like graphics and fidelity, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of like the character design feels I want to say off, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's because like I'm so used to like seeing like Wuthering Wave, like how the way Wuthering Wave designed their characters, and there's like a lot of details, or like even Zenless Zone Zero, where like you can kind of tell which character is like playable and which character, which character is playable, which character is an important NPC, and which character is like just like a fucking like normal NPC, right? There's like a certain tier on certain characters, but like in NTE, I'm having a hard time. Like I feel like there's only two sides of it. There's only like two ways you can go. Either like either a freaking NPC or like a playable character. There's only like two tier instead of like three. Whereas like in a lot of other games, for example, like in Wuthering Wave, or like if you're playing I guess Wuthering Wave is like one of the easiest example for me, because that's the one I played the most recently. But like basically in Wuthering Wave, like you get an NPC that is like usually populating like the open world, and then there's like there's NPC that is like looks good and like can be seems playable but not really playable. It's just like because like those NPC usually you interact with a lot. For example, like NPC that kind of like guards the counter or something like that, right? And then there's like character design for like playable character, which is like a tier above the rest, I think this is Hota style. Even in TOF, it looked like this. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I did play TOF, and it does kind of similar like this. I guess like I was expecting more, Mike, because like it's the same as kind of like if you're expecting. Like if you played Punishing Grey Raven before, which is like Kuro Game's previous game, then you're expecting the newer game to be better, right? You're expecting more from the newer game. And if you play Genshin before, then you're expecting Zenless Zone Zero or like Honkai Star Rail to do better than the previous game. Like it's not like the biggest complaint or anything like that, but it's just like an observation that I kind of make so far. It's like sometimes I'm having a hard time. Like I feel like there's like a less distinguishment between like the character design, I guess, if that makes sense. I guess like actually that's like probably the best way I would describe it.
And to wake Nonali and the Dreamwalkers from the Corridor of
By the way, I hope she'll be playable too. I kind of dig her style as well. And on that note, her like the fact that she used this two-tone hair, she gives me like Daffodil vibe. Because like Daffodil is also two-tone hair. I'm wondering if like Daffodil is like saved by her or something. If she has like relation with her. But that's just me, right? Like I feel like I feel like there's a lot of like looking back at like the character, that like the way she dressed and like the hairstyle and stuff like that. I'm wondering if like she's somewhat inspired by the freaking leader of like the bureau.
Donnelly and the Dreamwalkers from the Corridor of Echo.
NTE Kafka? Who? Her? I don't think she's Kafka vibe, not gonna lie. Yeah, Alpart. Alpart is I don't know. From the limited interaction we have with Alpart, I don't think she gave me like Kafka vibe. She reminds me of HSR Kafka. Really interesting. Like, what makes you think like that? Like, do we well more of her outfit? Oh, okay, like design, not her personality. Okay, that makes sense.
And Hotori.
I mean, yeah, her outfit is very like business like, right? And I think that's like one of the reasons why like I'm kind of suspecting Daffodil, because Daffodil also dressed really like business like, you know, with like the suit and stuff like that and shirt.
Never meant to drag the rest of Avon.
You know, considering that like she lives with Hotori, which like, you know, this laid back, who knows how old time witch.
To this, will finally open up to the appraiser about what's really
That
going
always
on.
wear her fucking kimono
Rest
wherever
assured,
she
everyone,
is.
Avon is still the same Avon. Nonnally is sure to come back safe and sound. And the chaos the Scarlet
Mr. Whisker.
Letter is stirred up is headed for its finale.
That's a
Oh, wait. Finale? Brother, we're only two version in. What do you mean finale? Usually the arc kind of ends like at like 1.3 or 1.4 or some shit.
Scarlet Letter is stirred up is headed for its finale.
That's a real relief to hear. Here's hoping we get to see the appraiser's moment to shine in the final showdown.
It's already final showdown. Bro, they're ending an arc in like 3 updates. What is this?
The final showdown with the Scarlet Letter is exactly what the dev team is polishing hardest right now. In fact, ever since launch, we've received a great deal of feedback on story presentation, content pacing, and more.
I don't like the pacing. I feel like the story is ending too soon. Considering, like, I mean... I think compared to Wuthering Wave, there's a bit more continuity in NTE's story so far, because like the technically the story arc kind of lasted 3 patches, 1.0, 1.1, and 1.2, right? Whereas like in Wuthering Wave, when you start off, each version kind of stands alone, if that makes sense. I think 1.1 kind of like 1.1 stands alone as like basically like the backstory of Jinsei mainly, and like kind of like the like 1.0 and 1.1 can be like, you know, you can consider it like kind of like connected, loosely connected, like, and it kind of like thematically connected, but like not particularly like it's a bit more disjointed, like as in like there's like not like, you know, the only thing that is kind of connecting you like within 1.1 and 1.0 in Wuthering Wave was that like towards the end they told you that Jinsei went on a trip or something, went on a journey, and in 1.1 that's how you found out like, oh, they journeyed to the Mount Firmament and shit like that. Whereas like in this game, like the story, at least like so far, is kind of like at least for the 3 arcs, it's kind of like continue, like it's like a whole arc. But like I'm kind of curious if they ended the story that quickly, right? What are they planning to do with the rest of the year? Because like the problem is that like we only have like a couple, like we're like in the middle of the year technically. And I'm wondering if they have another arc saved, and like if another arc is gonna be saved, if they have another arc saved in the for the next few months, right? Is it gonna be like on a new area, or is it gonna still be on Hetherau? Because like technically Hetherau is not complete yet, like the city, because we still have like, I think like the kind of like that the Disneyland area that is like locked, and like the other side of like the other side of the city, like right across the river, I think is like also still locked. I think there's like a blockade that kind of blocks you from going there. So there's like Hetero still have some areas that you can still kind of like expand to. But I'm just wondering like if like is there gonna be like is it gonna be like a new whole arc in those areas, or like I'm kind of like confused, or like kind of like curious on like what they're gonna do with like story wise if they're ending the if they're ending kind of like the opening chapter this early. And I guess it makes sense that like I guess like they would end it in the next update, because like that way they can bring back Daffodil, because I'm assuming Daffodil leaves the Avon because of like the main quest, right? But like I'm assuming they don't want a character to be like forgotten because they gone for so long at least. So I guess like I should have expected that they're gonna end the story, like they're gonna like end the arc on this patch. I don't know. I'm just having
Thanks
mixed
again,
feelings.
appraisers, for your patience and suggestions. We've been folding that feedback into.
I think if there's any feedback I should give is that if you put one more Tagido fucking main quest on the mainline story quest, I swear to God, like if that's the Tagido spin-off does not deserve to exist as a main quest at all, at fucking all. Probably like the worst main quest I ever had to like play through. Like holy balls.
to how we build upcoming content. To deliver more spectacular scenes and stories that feel just right, we're planning to bring the finale of Episode 1, The Scarlet Letter, to the main storyline in version 1.3.
Oh? Then what kind of new story is coming in version 1.2?
Version 1.2 slots in a more light-hearted story set after the Scarlet Letter incident wraps up and everyone settles back into daily life. After the
Oh? Then what kind of new story is coming in version 1.2?
Version 1.2 slots in a more light-hearted story set after the Scarlet Letter incident wraps up and everyone settles back into daily life. Along the way, we'll make some new friends.
Wait, you just described that it's gonna be the finale of Scarlet Letter. Wait. I'm confused now. So when they say the finale of Scarlet Letter, are they saying the finale of Scarlet Letter the main quest? Or Scarlet Letter the arc? Because the way they're describing it, it seems to be kind of like, in a way, like the main quest is gonna be like a filler quest that is set after the incident happened. So like when they stole the helm of Theseus, right? And Daffodil left. I'm wondering if it's kind of like a filler, and then 1.3 is gonna be like the act, like the ending of the arc. You know, like it's like. Now I'm confused. I think we gotta watch more.
And everyone settles back into daily life. Along the way, we'll make some new friends too.
So it's a story set a little later on the timeline.
Yes, one day after the dust is settled, Mint pulls every string she can to snag a wildly popular tabletop game bundle. She invites the appraiser over, hoping a game night will break the ice with CSU2's new arrivals. And introduce the appraiser.
What the fuck is this? Is this actually D&D? Wait, is this like the fucking tower from like Expedition 33?
To some new friends while she's at it. And that game is none other than DSD Pop's hit anomaly tabletop game, 1000 Less One Nights, which just released a collector's edition.
Coming up next is the main event of today's show, DSD's big launch reveal. We'll need a moment to set up our props and scripts. While we do, appraisers, take this chance to jot down the first redeem code. We'll take a short break and be right back.
I forgot they do redeem codes on like freaking on this freaking preview. Oh shit, that art actually looks so good. I like this. The vibe is definitely not the same compared to like the actual in-game model, but like man. I guess in this sense, Wuthering Wave kind of wins because like I feel like every time you see the PNG of the character in Wuthering Wave, the character in the game actually gives off like the exact same vibe. Whereas like there are games out there where like the PNG kind of showcase like a certain vibe for the character, and then like when you see the character in the game, the in-game model, like I feel like this is not as promised in some ways. Oh, I also missed out on all these like codes because like it's only valid until like 29 June, which is like like Monday. Bro, I thought my monitor turned off because my monitor is OLED. So when the screen went black, I was like, what the fuck happened to my monitor?
And a brand new day. The village of fuzzies. What are the cute, adorable fuzzies busy with? Drinking water, bathing in the sun, taking in the breeze. How cozy. Uh-oh. Hey, did you have a sweet dream? Look, the mysterious fuzzy merchant is here. Stacking high. Oh no. Huh?
Hear me out. Maybe this is the town that Scar kinda told us about when we were playing Wuthering Wave 1.0 in chapter 1 act 3, guys, about the black lamb and stuff like that. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Seems like we have a guest.
Wait. Got a knight. We got a mage. And then she's a fucking barbarian. Like barbarian or like something like the armor kind of looks like either a barbarian or like a fucking armor from Monster Hunter. And she looks like a fucking like Dragon Knight or like a Dead Knight or something like Dark Knight. We look like a fucking like a paladin of sword. She looks like a barbarian and she looks like a mage. Or maybe healer, I guess. Elden Ring vibes? Guys, Elden Ring vibes? Like this map design at least? Like this scene right here? Like if you told me this is like freaking like Elden Ring or like Lords of the Fallen, I would I might believe you. Like the color, it's still a bit too colorful for those games, but like the castle, man, that's like the first thing that came into my mind just now.
Hang out with no plans. We got you covered. Dive into fun stories and make memories full of laughter. Team up with friends and go on an epic adventure. DSD's newest anomaly game, 1000 Less One Nights, is now on sale. Come give it a try. Hey.
So I'm still confused why they call it 999 nights. I mean it technically makes sense, 1000 less night, but I feel like 1000 less night would have been a cooler name. I don't know why they decided to go with 999.
Come back, another round.
And also like Min is definitely the poster girl of NTE. Swordsman. Damn, holy thighs. Mage. Barbarian. Wait, is she like a wizard? Dragon. her class is literally Dragon Knight. Everyone else got a basic ass class, and then there's Dragon Knight, bro. She's like on a whole different scale. We got Swordsman, we got Mage, we got Barbarian, and then Dragon Knight. Wait, it's a whole map? What is this? Is what? What if you play your Elden Ring like you played your Expedition 33? Look at this. Look at the gate design. Like, look at this portal right here that brings you to the area. This is like literally like the way they designed it fucking Expedition 33. Look at that. What? What? I thought this is a filler patch. The filler is the filler for the patch is Elden Ring. Neverness to Elden Ring. That's NTE, guys. That's what NTE stands for from now on. Neverness to Elden Ring. What other game? What other game that give you like that give you a filler patch and then it's freaking Elden Ring DLC, bro? What is that? What? We went from like level. We went from like this picture right here. It's kind of like it's kind of like level 1 fucking mob versus level 99 Mafia King or some shit like that, bro. And then like there's looting aspect too, and there's like it kind of this boss fight reminds me of Grand Blue Fantasy Reeling. Oh man, that game is such a blast. I still want to go back and do that game and finish fighting Asmo. Lucifer? I think Lucifer. I think I need to fight to finish Lucifer. Oh wait. Something I noticed when Shinku does her ultimate, right? When Shinku does her ultimate, like there's an actual dragon. You guys can see the shade. It's an actual dragon, and like the portal that the dragon comes from, like her wings comes from. It kind of looks similar to like the ones that like the Scarlet Letter use. See, like it's kind of like a spatial like the reality is torn open by the dragon, and then like she came out with a new form. All right, my luck with the game so far has been pretty good. I'm hoping for Shinku at least to be A3. Ideally A6, but A3 minimum, I think. Like if she's as good, like I guess we got to see more, right? I want to see the actual in game and like what her constellation is, obviously, before I even spend money. Like I feel like for me, in order for me to like spend more money, I think like it also depends on the meta too before I spend that much money. So we'll have to see. Especially with the state of my wallet right now. But so far, it's looking really good. NTE might actually can take my money.
Welcome back. Once again, thank you all for joining the launch of DSD's brand new Anomaly tabletop game, 1000 Less One Night.
The fact that this is a mini game. Guys, you guys have to remember, this is a side game. There's a game within our game. We got like I said, Neverness to Elden Ring, guys. We got Elden Ring as a side content. That's wild, dude. Please be good. I know, right? If this is as good as like what they showcase right now, bro, this game is cooking. I'm playing this game long term.
By the way, did anyone catch that weirdly fantastical scenery just now? Didn't look like any Hetherau I know.
That's because it was footage of the very Anomaly tabletop game we're about to introduce.
Wait, are you serious? That was footage of a tabletop game?
I love their freaking like script so far. I feel like this script is kind of really representative of like how like people would respond so far. I feel like the response and the question that they asked so far has been quite spot on. Like I think like there's like what 3 to 4 times in the past like 30 minutes where I was like reacting in a certain way and then they were like, oh yeah, like they did the exact same thing.
I'm dead serious. 1000 Less One Nights is a tabletop RPG. In version 1.2's new main story, we become characters on the game board and live out a full-blown fantasy adventure.
A tabletop game that doubles as the way the new story unfolds. Now that's a novel combo.
1000 Less One Nights weaves a story perfectly tailored to its players. This time, the appraiser and friends are whisked away to a fantasy realm.
Oh, wait, the way they're describing it, do your where kind of like you go on your own adventure, right? Like what was it?
This
The
time,
words that they
the
use?
appraiser and friends are whisked
Whisked
away
away?
to a fantasy realm.
The Warren
the
Continent.
Warren Continent. It's home to
No. They yeah, perfectly tailored to its player. I'm wondering if it's a roguelike. So in a way, it's kind of similar to like when Wuthering Waves does the Elusive Realm then. Where like where the reason like the reason the story is perfectly tailored, it's because the story is not fixed. The story is adaptive. So it adapts to like the way the people play. I think that's like what they wanted to like kind of like sell like the update as.
perfectly tailored to its players. This time, the appraiser and friends are whisked away to a fantasy realm, the Warren Continent. It's home to Fuzzy Village, built by whimsical little creatures called Fuzzies. And it has a dragon problem. The party's quest? Help the villagers protect their home and slay the evil dragon.
Oh, so it's a fantasy world generated by an anomaly tabletop game. No wonder the art style felt so different. And in that footage, I spotted several regions with totally different climates and terrain. Come on, give us more details.
You got it. In this story, the 4-member party of the Appraiser, Mint, Iroi, and Shinku sets out from Fuzzy Village, onto the grassy plains of Warren. From the plains, they venture into distinct regions: volcano, icefield, and lakelands, battling different monsters along the way, before finally reaching the heart of it all, the Dragon Keep, to slay the evil Crimson Dragon.
So the Crimson Dragon is the big bad boss. Look at this thing, it's terrifying. Can we actually beat it?
If you want to take it down, pay close attention to what comes next. On the Warren Continent, each member of the 4-person party has their own class. Defeating monsters earns XP to level up your characters and boost their combat power, with a chance to receive gear, along with all kinds of items you can trade at the shop.
There's a gear system too?
Yep, gear spans 7 equipment slots, with different rarities and class restrictions on top. Gear stats are randomized, and pieces can roll.
I like it. The fact that the outfit kind of shows like when you equip them, like you get here, you guys see this
Class restrictions on top.
Okay, I guess on some part it doesn't. I kind of wish on every parts it does, but like if you guys
Gear
see at the
stats are
shoes when he
and pieces
equips
can
it,
roll
like he
random
actually wears change the shoes. I think like more like I think games like especially like gacha games should do this more, especially if they have like gearing system like this where they kind of show you like when you equip certain stuff. It's a really cool thing to do, honestly.
Properties as well. On weapons, a random property might land as a stat or as a passive skill effect. And that's where the appraisal skill comes in. Identify your new gear and find out its true worth.
Why does this feel strangely familiar? Don't tell me there are armor set bonuses.
Not the fucking D&D Baldur's Gate slash Baldur's Gate like fucking dice, bro.
Too.
There are.
Also, this kind of reminds me of DNA in some aspect.
Complete a gear set and you'll earn stat bonuses
Which really it's really sad that DNA has fallen into such a state.
plus passive effects. Let me show you what combat feels like once you've leveled up and kitted out with high rarity gear.
They're still fighting the same animation though, to be fair, so it's more like visual flares and like stat sticks rather than like actually changing like the way they move.
Mowing down hordes is so cathartic.
On top of everything we've covered, the gear system has an even rarer category, accessories. Some accessories don't just boost your power, they come with effects you'd never see coming. But one thing to note, appraising or swapping gear can only be done near a camp or bonfire.
Camps?
A bonfire, bro. Elden Ring / Expedition 33.
Tell us more.
Camps are where players rest and regroup on the Warren continent. There, you can recover stamina and swap gear, or interact with the mystery Fuzz merchant for appraisals, trades, and a bit of conversation. While adventuring through each region, you may also run into other NPCs, and some will even hand you quests. Keep exploring, and you might stumble onto hidden stages with special rewards.
Hold on. Did I just see the character models change when...
See, this travel method is absolutely fucking Expedition 33, 100%. Or like at least like old style RPG. I think the other thing I will be familiar with is like Final Fantasy, I believe, also has this kind of like travel method.
When gear was swapped?
It's like a modern world map from old RPG. Yeah.
You did. What you wear is what you see.
I think like the one that I would remember is like playing Final Fantasy 12. 12? Yeah, the one with fan is 12. I think I played it on my NDS. It's definitely like that kind of like travel system.
That's one of the Warren continents.
But I think like I feel like if using Expedition 33 is like a better like way to like kind of like I feel like Expedition 33 is much more kind of like known to people, I guess. So like that's like the first thing that came into my mind, I guess.
Features. Some equipment slots in the game have their own dedicated models, so the moment you swap a piece, the change shows up on your character in real time.
Absolute
So
cinema.
as you play, you can chase stronger stats or hand build a look you love piece by piece. Personally, I'd say that's just as fun as pulling a legendary tier drop.
Could we get a look at the gear on all four? The Appraiser, Mint, Iroy, and Shinku?
No problem.
I love this so much. Yeah, me too.
Gotta hand it to them. This game feeds the min-maxers and the fashion crowd. No wonder it's selling like crazy in Haetherau. And one more question. If every rest means
And
trekking
I
back to
love how like so in character they are throughout this whole thing, where like they kind of talking about it from the perspective of like the company, right? The DSD pop crowd.
camp, isn't that a huge hassle?
No worries there. The continent is also dotted with bonfires, where your party can patch up on the go. Instant stages have rest points as well, so you're never far from a quick breather.
I can tell this tabletop game is packed with things to do. But at the end of the day, everything you experience stays inside the game world. That feels like a bit of a shame. If we could take those gear sets out of the game and wear them around Haetherau,
Ain't no
I
way.
wouldn't say no to that.
Ain't no way.
First off, you're right. Conquering the Warren continent is no quick
No.
jaunt, so this mode will be permanently available.
Okay, first of all, I really love when game like live service game does this. Like more permanent content, regardless of whether how often people come back to it, like, or if at all. I think making things like permanently available is always great. It's always a good in my book.
You can take on the challenge whenever you have time, and save and quit at any point. And after your first clear, the game is fully replayable. Later playthroughs unlock previously unreachable regions and new quests. And higher tier gear drops for you to appraise. Keep an eye out for that. Second, playing the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop game earns you the event token Mystery Buttons, which you can spend on select items.
Oh?
The event shop stays open long term and is accessible anytime through the event.
Okay, they say long term, so that means like it's not permanent unlike the game mode. Curious. I wonder why they have to separate that.
Page.
Back to my question then. Can we bring the RPG gear into Haetherau or not?
You absolutely
Yes.
can. The
Oh,
event shop lets you exchange for select in-game Gears outfits, wearable right in Heathrow. And since
it's
we're on the
us,
subject,
Shmazu.
let's get into
We are the fashion crowd.
the new outfits for this version.
Oh, take my
In
money,
version 1.2,
take my soul.
beyond the 1000 Less One Nights adventuring looks, we've prepared outfits in all kinds of styles. Over the course of several updates, a total of
Are you seeing this, Wuwa-kun? Turns out people like fashion and people like skins. Turns out people want more of them. Who would have thought?
19 brand new outfits.
Who would have thought that when people say, hey, X company or Y company, please release this skin into your game, I would spend so much money on it. They would actually spend money on it. Or time. Or maybe both. Who would have thought?
Outfits will be making their debut.
19, bro. 19. I mean, it's for four characters, I guess. Like, it's 19 skins for like 4 characters, to be fair. I was kind of hoping that like the other character, maybe they're gonna expand the tabletop game and then we get more skins for other characters. Oh, I'm looking forward to that so much.
19? That's quite a lot.
Yep. Let's start with the 1000 Less One Nights outfit series.
Unassuming warrior. It's so cool. I like the woman. It feels like I'm reading one of those like shoujo manga where like shoujo manhwa where like the female main character is trying to be a knight and stuff like that. So she wears this like very like a masculine outfit. And like I think usually like it's like always the ones with like the fantasy and like when the girl is actually the behind the scenes she was actually like a trained knight and shit like that. Blade Master. Glory Days. That is an interesting name. Oh, I almost thought this is like her hair becomes longer. Wild as the wind. I like this one. It fits her hair a lot. I actually like the second outfit more than this. I feel like the color on the previous one fits a lot more with her. Channeling. That's such an interesting name. Oh, hello, Archmage. Archmage? Bro, those ties. Those ties.
Some of the outfits in this series can be exchanged using mystery buttons in the event shop we just mentioned. A heads up though, while you can mix and match these pieces freely on the Warren continent, back in Heathrow, the outfits are sold as complete sets only. Individual pieces can't...
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's a bit disappointing, but it also perfectly makes sense.
Swapped or worn separately. Also...
But at the same time, right, I feel like why should that be the case? Because they didn't like if you guys look at the previous patch when they were talking about the quality of life, right? They mentioned about being able to toggle off some accessories on the outfit. So I don't see why the reason why we couldn't like toggle them off on the newer outfit too. Not gonna lie. Like let me remember where we're at right now and then like I'll go back here. Quality of life improvement. Yeah, here. See, hide parts of outfit. Like you can toggle that on the new on the old outfit, right? So I'm wondering like what if they're gonna do that too on the newer upcoming outfit. Not gonna lie.
Also, Shiku's Dragon Knight outfit comes with special skill effects.
Oh, we love
The
that.
1000 Less One Nights outfits
He can recolor them. Bro, this is straight up from DNA. And Warframe. Cook. Let Hota cook, bro. Let Hota fucking cook.
Series also supports recoloring.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for doing that abyss now. Is this game free-to-play friendly? Shmazu, this game, you already knew this game is free-to-play friendly. Hoyo. Hey. Genshin is releasing a new skin for Chitlali. I'm pretty sure I saw it on the socials. You know, they're releasing skins. Now I don't know how many skins, but like they're releasing some skins. You know, this game has 19 skin in like 3 months, but that's beside the point, guys. That's beside the fucking point. I mean, technically, you know, you got good skins on Hoyo. You just have to pay like what, $300 or something like that for the Alicia skin, the pink hair girl skin. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure she costs like 300. Like the skin costs $100 or a couple $100 or something, right? This is a diss on the price, by the way, not on the like the outfit. The outfit looks really good, I think. And it has like a special animation effect. The fact that it costs $300 fucking dollars is insane.
Use the matching dye orb item to unlock alternate styles for each outfit. Dye
Bro,
orbs are
bro, the main character alone has more skins than like Wuthering Wave, literally like Wuthering Wave entire skin catalog. The main character alone. You know, when I first opened the game, I think in 1.1, when I first started like seriously playing this game, I looked at like how many skins Zero has. He has 8, bro. He has 8. He has 8 sets of outfit that he can switch between. He has more skin than some game have like an entire catalog of skin.
likewise available from the mode shop. Beyond the colors, each outfit's textures and patterns get matching style adjustments too. The first batch of recolorable outfits is shown here, with 33 styles in total. More outfit styles are in development and coming soon in future updates.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to.
I'm wondering if this is what they mean with like 19 outfits, right? It's like they counting the dye variation too.
That.
Because like so far they only showcased like a couple of them.
Now going back to version 1.2, what other outfits are we getting?
Plenty. Shinku and Iroi are each getting brand new city wear, plus breezy summer outfits.
Oh, never mind.
Let's take a look.
Never mind. Here, they just showcased like more outfit. Here. I'm assuming this is part of the 19 outfit then? Maybe? I don't know. Wait. I need to see the student of Terry. She's a student? Please don't tell me she's a student. Please. I don't want to go to jail. Guys, she's legal. She works. Wait. She has a work. Yeah, she has a job. Ain't no way she's a student. This is just cosplay. Yeah, this is role playing, guys. Lacrimosa works too. Guys, you're using the wrong example. I'm pretty sure Lacrimosa is of age. I'm pretty sure the one that is like underage is like freaking Nanali. No. Even Nanali, I think, is like of age, right? Because like, here's the thing: the characters that are like that are underage is not available as companion in the game. For example, Edgar is not available as companion. Like, you cannot call Edgar and like, you know, go on like, you know, you cannot have them sleep over your house and shit like that. And Shinku has her own house too. Sakiri can be of a no. Sakiri is not available as like a you cannot call her to your house. You cannot go on a trip with her or something like that. I think you can call her to like sit on the car with you, but that's it. I'm pretty sure. So I think like characters that are like underage, yeah, like character that is like underage or like doesn't like visibly, visibly not mature, is not allowed. Like it's not access, like not doesn't have features. So the fact that she has it means she's of age. Phew. Whew. Holy. I can't look away, guys. Why is this video 30 minutes? Why is this video 30 minutes, guys? Wait, why is this? I can't look away. I can. Why is the video repeating itself, guys? How much is that skin? However much it is, it's not too much. That is so cute. Is that her pajama? It's all cutesy stuff with her.
Okay, those are great. I can practically feel summer coming already. Now if only the existing roster of characters could get summer outfits too. I know plenty of appraisers.
I'm sorry,
are
my
thinking
wallet.
the same thing.
Don't worry, we're on it.
Me too, my wallet. I'm sorry, little one. Guys, I'm trying to save up for the Wuthering Rift concert, but this is getting harder by the days, by the seconds.
Summer outfits for even more characters are arriving in version 1.3, and quite a few familiar faces will be getting swimsuits of their own.
Yes, beach days with the crew and a camera roll full of bagel-worthy photos, here we come. We've thrown a lot at you, so let's take a breather now. Here's the second redeem code for the day. We'll dive into the next segment shortly.
Cooked. My wallet is cooked.
Welcome back. We've now met version 1.2's 2 new characters and seen the new gameplay and outfits. Next, let's go over the timeline for when everything unlocks in the new version.
Let's start with the new limited boards. In version 1.2, Scarborough Fair will run 2 limited boards in sequence.
Oh, it's next
Before
week.
the dawn and...
Wait, it's 8 July. 8 July is Wednesday, right on my day off. Oh, praise the Lord. Wait. No. It's gonna drop on Tuesday because it's I think this is like UTC plus 8. Yeah, it's UTC plus 8. Oh, bro, it's gonna drop right as I have my day off. Oh, yes, baby. Well, guys, you know what? You know my streaming schedule next week already. You know my streaming schedule next week already. You guys better be here next week. You all know that wallet is gonna be ring dry. W all around. Oh man, next week couldn't come sooner. I just need to survive. Oh, but wait, this PNG. I just noticed this detail PNG. Why is there like a character like sleeping like here? That's an interesting like imagery. But yeah. Damn, bro. I gotta survive this week first though. Like with the Wua end game, I need to finish, and then like I also have to finish the heist in NTE because this week I think it's the reset. So we'll see how it goes. I think like I'm thinking of like streaming like at least 2 more times this week. One of which is like gonna be on my day off, so on the more like normal hours, and then like the other one is gonna be like the weekends as usual, like kind of like what happened last week. Like maybe like Friday midnight, or like Saturday midnight is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. I'll definitely like post more on X or Twitter when I do stream.
the Lifeline. Roll on them to obtain the limited S-Class characters, Shinku and Iroi, respectively. Both boards run for 21 days each, so keep an eye on their schedules, appraisers.
And as before, new skin perks events will run alongside the limited boards.
Oh, the student outfit is part of this. Also, the glider is fucking cool. Man, I'm so glad I didn't pull more on Chaos. Like, no offense, Chaos looks cool, but like, man, I need the money for my girl right here.
Yes, the skins can drop directly from the boards, and they're also guaranteed once you hit a set number of total rolls on the matching board.
Alongside the limited boards, the ARC shop will roll out new ARC research programs. Version 1.2 brings Shinku's Resolve Special, followed by Iroy's Dreamgate Special, each running in sync with that character's limited board, so stay tuned, appraisers.
On top of that, when version 1.2 begins, part of the exchange shop's inventory will refresh once again. You can spend lost pieces in the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Also after version 1.2 launches, appraisers can jump into the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop RPG we covered earlier. And quick reminder here, there's even more of the Warren continent to uncover on repeat runs.
That's right. Across later playthroughs, the Warren continent keeps opening new regions, unlocking brand new quests, and revealing hidden story content. Exploring further.
It is
also
fucking
brings
roguelike.
you
It's
more
like
mystery
you have
buttons.
to play Hades, like where you like as you play more, like more story unlocks. Okay.
It's all out there waiting for appraisers to uncover.
Beyond all that, a brand new vehicle is pulling up to meet appraisers, the Draco.
Oh, is that a bike? Bro, it's crazy that this is like an in-game model, bro. You can tell this is an in-game model. Is this a bike? It is a bike. It's a bike. I have mixed feeling about this, and not because of the shape of the bike design. By the way, I'm more torn because of like what we just saw earlier. Right? Let me finish. Let's finish this like animation first, and then I'll tell you why. And it actually feels like a car, like an actual like vehicle trailer, by the way. Regalia. Oh, it's an actual in-game app. Yeah, see, like this is really cool, but like if you guys see, but here's the thing, guys. If you guys see the banner earlier,
Alongside the limited.
here, look at the library reward. It's a different bike. I don't know why. Like if it's a bike that is like kind of like promoted as her bike. I don't know why the library couldn't be like the actual new bike. Personally, like that's my biggest gripe, because like they literally showcase it with her here, right? See? And apparently, like judging by the effects right here, it seems that you can bring like it seems like the bike exists in the in-game world, maybe like in the in-game tabletop, like the Warren continent. Like it might be like considering like this scene right here. What the fuck is that real? Wait, is this a freaking like? Wait. Is this a fucking bike from like Tron? No. It's like the fucking Tron. Wait, the LED also. What? Bro, we just went from like normal vehicle to like straight up fucking Tron Legacy, bro.
The Draco is a ride that breaks all the rules. Structurally, it's nothing like a traditional motorcycle. It can strafe sideways, and while riding, you can even make the whole frame lift clear off the ground.
That has to be Hatharau's first fantasy-themed vehicle. Imagine the looks you get cruising around on that thing.
There's more. Shinku can ride the Draco too, not just the Appraiser. And the Draco has a special synergy with Shinku's Dragon Knight outfit. When she rides it wearing that outfit, the Draco takes on a special look while on the move.
That wraps the new outfits and vehicle. Next up, the events arriving in version 1.2.
Yes, the first event on the list is called Going, Going, Gone.
Judging by the name, this is some kind of auction event?
You're half right. In Going, Going, Gone, you'll head to auctions of all tiers and sizes alongside other appraisers, relying on your own keen eye or a little help from your companions to win valuable collectibles when the gavel falls.
Appraising collectibles? Appraisers finally get to do their actual job. But what did you mean by a little help from your companions?
In this mode, appraisers can invite character companions to join them at the auction, and each one lends a hand from a different angle. Every lot up for auction differs in type, value, size, and so on. Your companions will reveal clues about the lots along those lines, helping you judge exactly when to make your move. And even for the same kind of clue, different characters reveal it in different ways. During each round of bidding, one character might show you the rarity and silhouette of 3 random collectibles, while another might tell you in round 1 how many higher value lots are in play.
Oh.
So depending on the clues, I could play the long game, piece everything together, and strike late. Or I could go in swinging and snipe a win on the first move.
Exactly. And before entering each auction, you'll bring along a support item of your own for gathering intel. Cross-reference it with your companion's tips, and you might just pull off something nobody saw coming.
A bunch of appraisers playing mind games in this auction minigame.
Oh, wait, this is a
serious
PvP?
test of deduction.
It
My
can
brain is growing
jump.
wrinkles just thinking
Can do a
about it.
lot of things, bro, apparently.
And don't forget to stretch your legs after all that thinking. In version 1.2, we're also bringing another brand new event, Shadow and Seek. Appraisers
Bro. Wait, ain't no way. Is this Pop Hunt? Is this Prop Hunt? There's only 2 ways this goes. This is either Mecha Chameleon or this is fucking Prop Hunt.
take on the roles of hiders or hunters in a game of hide and seek across
It's
Clement's
Prop
Academy.
Hunt.
Clement Academy. That's where the Lonely Player Anomaly Commission took place, right?
That's the one. In this minigame,
You know, this will be these 2 game modes would be nice if I have friends. Too bad I don't. Not really.
the hunters have to hunt down the hiders.
But just crouching
Rude? What do you mean rude? I'm talking about myself. I literally described like myself. Don't call me out.
in a
I
corner.
feel like you're projecting on me, Shimazu. Holy ass cheek. I just noticed her ass cheek is like hidden behind, like under those freaking skirts.
Hider sounds kind of boring,
Holy cake. She got a whole bakery.
no?
I wasn't finished. When a match starts, each hider gets a random set of 3 objects from around campus and can transform into any one of them anytime,
Oh.
anywhere, blending
They only get 3 items. You cannot switch into everything. You only can switch into specific stuff.
right in while the hunters comb the grounds.
That's kind of limited though, because that means like it limits like how big the map will be. It'll be like the school. I know the map that they're kind of like talking about here. This is like the map where you got the commission where with the haunted school. I think I remember doing the commission on stream, I believe. I'm not sure who was on that stream back then, but like I remember doing it. It's a pretty short. It's not too big of an area. But I think like my problem is that like the fact that you only get a limited amount of a limited option of like items to change to, because like that would limit like your hiding place a lot. And especially with the fact that the hunter gets like a scanner, like the scanning thing, it will make the game so much harder to kind of like win as like someone that has to hide.
Anything else on top of that? Special skills, maybe?
Hiders also get a decoy skill. They can plant a decoy on the spot to fool the hunters. while hunters have a scan skill that can detect nearby hiders and decoys. If the hunters take down every hider with their attacks before time runs out, they win. On the flip side, if enough hiders survive to the end, or every hunter gets eliminated, the hiders take the match.
How do you eliminate
Hunters
Hunter?
can get eliminated?
What?
Don't tell me some hider's going to jump me from behind.
There's a special rule here to keep things fair for both sides. If a hunter attacks a target that turns out not to be a hider, they lose some HP.
Oh.
Don't worry, hunters get a
Okay.
generous pool of HP.
Interesting.
The whole point of this rule is to stop hunters
Does this count as school shooting? It technically is. Technically. You're not shooting anyone, but you're shooting something.
from finding hiders by spam tagging everything in sight and getting lucky.
Got it. For the full rules, everyone, check the event details once the new version goes live.
Version 1.2 also launches an all-new minigame.
Fishing Frenzy. It reminds me of like that old PopCap game. PopCap. Feeding Frenzy. I think was it the one where you have to like the one where you play as a fish. I believe like Feeding Frenzy. I swear I remember playing a game something like that.
Fishing Frenzy. During the event, head to the fishing spots and use harpoons, nets, and throwables to haul in massive catches and level up.
Now we're talking.
Leveling up the event earns you rewards.
Bro, this is straight up like Warframe's like fishing mode, where you can like spear the fucking fish.
Plus catch points, which unlock new skills for an even more satisfying fishing experience.
This is gonna be such a stress reliever.
We'll see about that. Also, as mentioned earlier, we're adding a new Mahjong mode to the Heathrow Hobbies permanent lineup, Riichi Mahjong.
To help appraisers get up to speed, Baggy, could you give everyone a quick rundown of the rules?
Unlike in Mahjong Inferno, a round of Riichi Mahjong ends as soon as one player completes a winning hand. And winning takes more than just assembling a basic winning shape. Your hand also needs to meet certain conditions. Generally speaking, the more conditions you meet, and the harder they are to assemble, the more points your winning hand scores. For example, one of the most common ways to win is all simples, building a winning hand using no terminal or honor tiles at all. But here's the signature of Riichi Mahjong. When your hand is fully concealed and just one tile from winning, you can stake some points as a wager and declare it to the whole table, locking in your hand. That declaration is called Riichi. Win after declaring, and you reclaim your wager, plus a boost to your winning score. Fall short, and that wager is gone for good.
Declaring Riichi to fish for a big hand, are we? All simples. Your wager's
This is Werwin
mine.
Smith style Mahjong, though, Riichi. Yeah. It is, and at the same time, I don't know Mahjong. I never played Mahjong in Werwin Smith actually, so I cannot comment on it.
Now,
I just wanted to speed it up. I mean, like technically, like you can. I think they said earlier that like this game mode is supposed to be faster than the Inferno one, right? Because it ends as soon as one person wins.
I'll spare you the deeper terminology. For the detailed rule set, head to the Little Sparrow Details page once version 1.2 goes live. And we're also adding a new activity, Muse Flash.
Muse Flash.
Appraisers can stop by newsstands around the city daily to grab a Muse Flash scratcher and scratch for prizes.
Bro, they're adding fucking lottery tickets. It reminds me of ZZZ.
who knows what we'll scratch our way into? Orange.
I wish I'm scratching into like 500,000 fawns, bro.
G-Gods, I'm begging you, give me the jackpot!
G-Gods.
Even more events will open throughout version 1.2, where appraisers can earn Analyth, Fawns, and other rewards. For more details, keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
Will the newsstand vendor be a dog? You mean Hal? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Woof. Woof. I cannot do the howl sound. Stamina recharge. Spend city stam. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's a repeat of like a lot of the events, to be fair. Fonts rush. Earn double the fonts, say less. Time to be rich, guys. Pretty standard events. Yeah. It's pretty much like resource boosters.
Next is today's third redeem code. We'll see you in a bit. Start up again.
Fuck, these cards already expired. I need to get
After
back into the
update,
game.
Log in for 7 days to claim up to 10.
Free 10 pulls. All limited. They're all limited pulls. That is kind of sick. I mean, in a way, I think it's the same as like ZZC and like some other games. I think like Wuthering Wave is probably like the stingiest when it comes to that, because like in Wuthering Wave, it's always 5 standard and 5 limited, whereas like in other games like Zenless Zone Zero and like NTE right now, it's like 10 actual limited pulls.
Solid dice. Don't miss out, appraisers.
Also, appraisers who create a character and unlock the mail feature before the end of version 1.2 will receive one S-Class standard character selection box sent via in-game mail.
All right, I already
NTE
got
is
this.
also about to land on some new platforms.
It's coming to Steam next week. I cannot wait to play this on Steam instead of having another launcher on my fucking computer. Thank the lords. And hopefully, like, if it comes on Steam, that means like I can play it on like Steam Deck 2 praying, maybe. Or like even if it doesn't, if it's not playable on Steam, I can technically stream it to Steam Link with Steam Link if it's available on Steam. So honestly, it's a win-win, like having it on Steam personally.
On July 8th, NTE officially launches on Steam.
I can get the final standard character I was missing, bro. I'm missing 2 of characters, Juyan and like Baichang, and like I'm leaning more toward Juyan, but I still haven't like used the freaking like consumable yet.
The Epic Games Store and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Pick whichever platform suits you best and jump into the adventure. We'd love to see even more appraisers out exploring Heathrow with us.
Beyond what's happening in game, we've also got offline events and collabs underway.
Oh wow, they have. Oh wait, I remember now. Yeah, I remember seeing a cosplayer is coming to AX as like a ambassador for NTE. Man, I'm so sad. I'm so sad I cannot attend an AX because it's way too close. I'm so pissed because like Wuthering Wave is also having an event thing, but like I'm also kind of happy, I guess, because that means I can save my money. Oh man, everyone who lives in Los Angeles or like anywhere nearby, good for you. AX is thinking, bro, I want to come in for the exclusive rewards for like visiting the booth. You guys didn't know this, but I actually came into the booth for Zenless Zone Zero during last year AX. So like around like no like when the game first released, I didn't particularly like it, but I think actually when I came to AX, the game has not released yet because the game released toward the end of the year, I believe. So I got the Bang Boo. I took photos with like the cosplayer of like Billy, Anby, and like freaking who's the other girl again? The pink hair girl, Nicole. So I took photos with the cosplayers, and then I also got like some special like merchandise, like the bag and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. Like back then, I think back then they had like a special event where like if you sign in with like your socials and stuff like that, you get extra stuff like swag. It's always cool. Yeah, I like it's so funny. It comes into my mind right now because like I don't even remember about it like until now. That's so funny. I should probably look into like my AX haul because like I still have a lot of them like packed up because I don't really put posters in my room and stuff like that. So I put them all. I put all the posters I bought. I spent so much money on AX, which may or may not be a good thing. But like I put all of them on a binder instead of like putting them on the walls.
We're detecting Wartimer index fluctuations. A new coordinate just surfaced. Los Angeles Anime Expo. That's right. NTE is heading to AX 2026. From July 2nd to July 5th, come meet us where the anomalies converge.
There's also the NTE and Beard Papa's collab running right now, all the way through July 13th. If you haven't dropped in yet, now's the time, appraisers.
Big thanks to everyone who turned out for the Katie event. We'll see you July 5th at the Little Tokyo store for more delicious cream puffs. And before we close out today, we've got some early intel to share on version 1.3.
Ooh.
As we mentioned before,
Ooh.
the 1.3 story picks up the thread from...
Oh, okay. So 1.2 is a filler, guys. This is confirmed. So 1.2 is a filler that is like basically like a slice of life episode between and after the story of 1.1, and 1.3 is gonna be like where the story continues. How long is each patch again? It's gonna be like the same as like other games, like 6 weeks, like 42 days. Yep.
From 1.1.
I'm glad they kind of like clarify that. Not gonna lie. I have posters, but no frames for them, so they never go up. Me neither. Yeah. I don't want to drill anything into my wall. Not gonna lie. I think if there's anything that I would drill into my wall, it'll be like a soundproofing like sound dampening like panels, because like I wanted my room to be less echoey, and I wanted to be able to like kind of like crank up my home theater, like in my bedroom especially, because like right now it leaks too much if I crank up the volume.
Dreamwalk Corridor and centers on the struggle against the Scarlet Letter. In the story so far, first, at the Abisu auction, the Scarlet Letter made off with the first branch, an anomaly said to offer a glimpse of the future. Then, from Renee, they took the eternal present, which can freeze the present moment. And finally, in the Corridor of Echoes, they claimed the Helm of Theseus, said to steer its holder back into the past.
Wait. Let me piece something together. First branch, made off with the first branch. The first branch is the capability to see the future, right? And then from Renee, they took the eternal present, because like that allows you to live forever in the present moment. Everything that like the Scarlet Letter have been stealing so far is time related stuff. So first branch is the future, eternal present is the present, and then Helm of Theseus is like the past. Someone that is trying to control time usually is either have regrets in the past, or they have like kind of like ambitions, or like shaping really reality in some ways. Like basically like the idea of like controlling time is like to shape reality, right? Like whether it is like you want to go regress back into the past, or if you want to kind of like change, like yeah. Well, no, actually no. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like you want to change the past in order to kind of like change the future, because that's how you change the future, right? By changing the past. The actions that you have in the past changes what the future holds. So I wonder what is like the intention behind stealing all of these like time related artifacts.
Said to steer its holder.
I'm curious whether they actually gonna properly cook this story, because like time, I think in general is like a really hard aspect like to kind of usually tell in a story, because of the paradox. Like a lot of the times, like a lot of media that tries to like portray time usually kind of like either do it good or like fail miserably. So like we'll have to see whether they can actually cook this.
Back into the past. As for what they have planned next, that all unfolds in version 1.3. Also around version 1.3, we'll be kicking off breezy summer-themed events. Alongside the character swimsuits we mentioned earlier, you'll see even more vehicles arriving.
Sounds pretty good so far. Got anything else for us, Baggy?
Version 1.3 also introduces a brand new property, though the style is a little different this time. A build-your-own standalone house with a homier feel.
Guys, we get to build our own house. It's officially Minecraft now.
And a quiet, secluded atmosphere to enjoy.
A quiet, secluded atmosphere. So like it's gonna be like an exclusive. It's kind of like the mansion. Like if you guys played NTE and you guys know the most expensive house in the game right now, the property, it's the villa. And it's like really secluded. It's kind of like the mansion that we have on like GTA 5, where like it's just like in the middle of like, it's kind of like if you guys like see LA, like it's like basically like in the hills area, where like it's much more exclusive, and like every other houses are like further away. So if they describe it this way, I'm wondering where they're gonna put the new house as. I'm assuming, considering the you know what? I think I might actually know where the house is. There's gonna be like two possibilities. So like, oh, I wish I have the map of Hetero. NTE world map. And okay. All right. Let me see. All right, guys. So if you guys looking at here, right? I think there's like two possibilities for like the houses. It's either gonna be like, if you guys see on my cursor here, it's gonna be like on the upper area here, which is like less dense. So like that's like the possibilities of the area. Either that, or it's gonna be a whole new area. Cause like if you guys see the road, these two roads right here, they're technically supposed to lead somewhere, and along with this one too. So like there's like other expansion areas to go to. So like there's like two possibility for like where the new house is going to be. Not gonna lie, it's either gonna be on the top areas here because like we don't have any house, any property on the top there right now, or it's gonna be on this side, on the newer area right here on the right. Because like the villa that I was talking about earlier, it was like around this area down here, the unheard shores, and so that is technically already secluded enough from the rest of the other houses, which is like a lot of them are like apartment in the middle of the city, not gonna lie. So yeah, we'll have to see. I think that's like my take on it.
That's your style, appraisers. Don't miss it. It's never too early to start planning ahead.
Do you hear that, Shmazu? It's never too early to start planning ahead.
As for Hetero hobbies, you can rest assured we'll keep adding depth to the mini-games you already love, while bringing fresh new activities, all to make your time in the city even more enjoyable. And above all, we hope to see all appraisers enjoying city life in NTE, and making memories of your own in Hetero.
And that's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Alright. Bye. All right. That's all, folks. I cannot believe it. The fucking live stream is an hour, guys. Guess how long is our stream so far? This is gonna be a long video to cook. But yeah, I think that's live stream is fucking cooking. Even though this is a filler, if this is the kind of things that they do on the filler, oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna let them cook, bro. This, like, for a filler, this is fair. Like, for a filler, like, you know, this may be a filler patch, but it sure as hell fills you up. I ain't gonna lie. It's a whole different, you got a whole different game inside your game, 19 skins, 2 new, like, arguably, like, sickest character on the game so far, and more game modes, you know? On top of like all the quality of life improvement. I want to say like the game is cooking. This patch is cooking, not gonna lie. So yeah, I am so looking forward to next week. I'm so glad I'm gonna be off on those days too. And we'll see where we go from there, honestly.